Hello, and thanks for joining us for this special MLK 50 edition of C19 News. I'm Dominique Tolliver. 50 years after his death, the entire world is mourning the loss of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Thousands of people gathered in downtown Memphis at the Lorraine Motel where Dr. King was shot and killed in 1968. Many held up signs reading, "I am a man." A bronze bell tolled 39 times at 6:01 to mark the 39 years of King's life. The gathering featured several notable figures, including former presidential candidate Bernie Sanders, Reverend Jesse Jackson, and Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam. SCS has been honoring Dr. King's legacy all week with several events. On Monday, students from schools all across the district gathered at the Holleran Center for an event called Where Do We Go From Here? The performance featured spoken word, dance, and singing to honor Dr. King's legacy. The Peabody and the University of Memphis also hosted symposiums this week on MLK 50. Topics included education, peaceful protest, and economic equity. Dr. King was shot and killed right here in Memphis during the sanitation workers' strike in 1968. He was fighting for workers to receive a living wage. Now, 50 years later, SCS is raising its minimum wage for full-time employees to $15 an hour. C19 spoke with several employees about what the wage hike will mean for them.
And people that's around there, they need their increase so they can take care of their families and, start to provide better for their families. So it was great hearing it, and I appreciate it to the utmost. I really do.
For me in my personal life, it'll do a lot because we don't get paid for the summer, so that'll give me a better chance to pay up my bills for the summer and have extra money to be able to make sure my kids are straight, make sure the bills are paid.
It would be easier to start saving to do more family vacations and actually to be able to do a lot of the extracurriculums without being in a real tight strain for the kids to be able to do what they want to do.
Hats off to the government and Dorsey Hoffman and their staff for that. And I really appreciate it.
I think it would make a great change, a great impact in my home as far as me providing for my family. I got children as well as a home and automobiles as well, so I think it would make a great impact.
I do believe that with employees getting raises, that they're going to consume, more as who are spending more money. Some people that couldn't afford their rent are now will be able to go in and buy, pay for a mortgage.
That's going to do it for this special edition of C19 News. I'm Dominique Tolliver. Thanks for joining us.